What are you doing? Come here. You want me some kisses? That's all that was good that came out of that was you.
I actually was thinking about that.
We was there to get you, huh? That's what we was there to get. YouTube, Atlas family. The journey continues.
Oh, shoot.
What's up? What's up? Yes, we are safe. We are safe. Escaped the little trap. Whoever set it up, the knot, Jaguar, whoever. I hope y'all like that Uno reverse that we pulled. You know, just to show y'all we operate like this in real time. You're not gonna pull us out on false pretenses, making us think that we trying to save the farm. Whole time, you ain't trying to save no farm. You got connections with Rock Nation. Hell nah. If you wanted to throw a party out there, you could have connected all your party friends and threw a party out there. You know what I mean? So we're gonna file the paperwork from a distance. You know, we're gonna file the paperwork from a distance. Make sure that we keep all the documents. You know, as far as the falsified, you know, whoever really owned the farm, all of that stuff. So come Monday, we're gonna try to find out what happened with the probation officer or whatever. We still got some stuff out there, so we really trying to like, but everybody is pretty much out of there safe. The boys is out of there safe. Everybody good. Whoever set that up is a dummy. Whoever set that shit up, whoever thought that was a great idea, you dumb as hell. Just want to let you know. So Wolf Coochie, oh, surprisingly, Wolf Coochie number changed. Surprisingly, his number changed. And then I get the crazy dumbass message from the knot talking about die on that hill. What? What? You thought you had something and you didn't.
What?
There's a nice view outside. Don't they have something? Trick no good. Courtesy of the Rock. Oh, man. It is. But see, when, hey, get up here. Zena. Drag, no.
I mean, you don't do it. You just
Yeah, I guess they thought my life was fake. You know, I guess they thought like me going around, I guess they thought it was fake or they wanted to make it look fake. So, you know, all the things that I've been saying on here, me having my kids with me and me traveling and all of that stuff, they thought it was fake. Or maybe they don't care, because they definitely don't care about no kids. They only care about the grifting that they doing and the scamming that they doing. And I hope they whole organization crumbles. They're not gonna text me talking about you got 3,000 out of her and said, I ain't nobody get all of that. Y'all sitting there keep on adding these numbers up all wrong, adding more to the numbers. You got this much out of her and this much out. Why is you clocking my numbers? What I get out of somebody? Oh, you got this amount out of her on my name, talking about me. No, I think you doxed me trying to create a beef with me, thinking that I wasn't going to stand up to your ass because I'm humble, and you got shocked. Now you looking stupid. And even to this day, you still texting me talking dumb. Like, bro, you're showing that you're a stalker. You are showing that you're a stalker. And you're stealing my intellectual properties by going over to TikTok and trying to be a gamer and whatever he call himself doing. So jealous. Never seen so much jealousy. Got his little weirdo friends trying. Hey, Atlas family, Atlas sister wise, y'all be careful out there. We still gonna keep on moving forward with love and positivity, but y'all be careful out there, because this is why I told y'all not to, let people, the Discord in the first place, or not to give out your addresses or whatever list they were looking for. You know what I mean? Because this person out there at the club, at the farm, he been to all the clubs. He been partying, you know what I mean? He got some tapes that, that Freeman person, whatever, he got some tapes that he didn't turn in, or some tapes that he said he keeping, to keep some people safe. So he doing some blackmailing, and some working. So, and I think he's working with I think Freeman might be working with them boys. And them boys wanted to set me up or something. Because he got to be working with somebody. Even if it's Jay-Z, Rock Nation, it's crazy. Like, why would y'all want to set me up on some dumb shit? Why would y'all want to set me up? Why would y'all want to, set me up on some bullshit? Set the whole stage, too. Willing to let you go down for whatever. And see, that's what I'm saying, because, like, they knew you had an autistic kid, and they still put him in a situation, triggering him, right? Mm-hmm. Constantly triggering him. Got that whole fear thing going with the Facebook thing, recording us on Facebook. Like, that is cruel and unusual punishment. We need to push I need to push the Mario button on that. How's the audio now? I might have had my finger over the thing. I want to find out everybody that's involved with that. All the contacts that's in his phone, whoever it is that he was relaying the info back to on Facebook, that had them watching us live. I want an investigation on why did the police, take it so lightly and make it seem like it was, you know what I mean? Did you send the video to the police officer to show him that what the place looked like when we left, like the empty, that we didn't take any of his stuff?
Oh, no, because I want to be able to get the rest of the...
Okay. They were kind of mad, too. Them cops was kind of salty that they couldn't get us on nothing. They were like, obviously, you can't put the safe on you if it's not in there. They thought... I know, we got to put the lock on the storage. Right. They're not over there, don't know what he doing on them video games, sitting there trying to perpetrate like a gamer, sitting there. I think I gotta do this mission. You don't know nothing about GTA, sitting there trying to steal somebody's likeness and image like you a gamer. You ain't fooling no one, man. You found somebody that you envy and jealous of and kind of look up to all at the same time. You don't know what to do. Keep on texting my phone. Weird ass dude. I feel like I'm in a fatal attraction type relationship or some shit. Like, why is this dude keep on texting me? He called my phone while I was in the car with Nasir.
What?
The not called my phone while I was in the car with Nasir.
This was before or after the text?
This was before the text. This was before the text, right? Because I'm like, yo, you can't even have a conversation like a grown man. That's what I'm saying on the phone. Like, bro, you calling somebody's phone, you doing all of this. What? Nigga, da, 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 da. And I'm like, bro, you...
Or is that him?
No, that ain't him. Look like a medical staff or something. Yeah, I called him the other night to tell him, like, whoever set this up is going to go to jail for it. Whoever set this up, whoever got their friend from Detroit to set this up, because I know it came from Jaguar Wright or whoever, because there's no way. I'm not in the rap game. There's no way Rock Nation should be sending somebody after me. Like, I'm beefing with Rock Nation. So there's no way this Rock Nation representative should be in on a farm fucking threatening my life. You know what I mean? There's no way he should, so either we walked into some type of front, we walked into some type of front, some type of pretense. And what is the odds of us walking into Rock Nation representatives after talking shit on YouTube?
And TikTok.
Right. But what is the odds of that? Of us getting lured to a farm in Detroit where it's actually owned by Rock Nation? What's the odds of that? It's all related. Yeah, I called Wolf Coochie and I called him. Once Wolf phone didn't go, it said like the number you reached is not in service anymore. Then I called the Knots phone too.
Jaguar told you
they're all connected. Huh?
Jaguar told you she plays the long game.
They're all connected. I know they're all connected. Ronnie Bo, they're not. All of them is connected. They're all doing this grifting game online. They all decided to be digital creators, whatever they is. They're all part of this digital creator gang shit, where they stop other people from making it, steal people intellectual properties, ideas, all of that stuff, and then scare that person off the internet or whatever. I don't know. To this limit, it's like, damn. To this limit right here, I must have said some real like
Real
$1 billion shit, you know what I'm saying, for them to be trying to set me up on fucking, Freaky Farm or whatever the hell they want to call it. Talking about something. I was going to penetrate it the right way. I told y'all a long time ago, old boy was on to something. I was going to penetrate it the right way. That's some shit that's a conversation with Jaguar and them all over. Mm-hmm. I was going to penetrate it the right way. Yeah, Rich Prez is Freeman's nephew. That's what I'm saying. These fucking weirdos come out the woodworks with this shit. They come out the woodworks with this shit. And next thing you know, I'm getting threatened by a Rock representative. You know what I'm saying? Me and my kids. And Charmel and her kids. Like, damn. We all getting threatened by a Rock representative. Telling us how he really will put us out. Ironic. Very ironic. We as safe as we gonna get for the moment. I'm trying to, with funds being how they are, I'm trying to put together the funds to make some stuff happen. But we had to get the money and stuff for the U-Haul and do all of that, get the stuff out of there, get the storage, all of that, short notice, um, But we bounce back. We make it look easy. Trouble don't last always, you know. If you donate, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? If you support, appreciate it. If you hit the PayPal or the Cash App, appreciate it. However you do it. Uh, we are still trying to gain some footing ahead of this. So we're at the other location now. About to go talk some business with some other people to see if they want to, venture into the social media experiment program as far as branding their business, but broadcasting it via social media and expanding. Uh, but yeah, so I listen, man. I don't know what we talked about or what we did, but man, listen, they on us. Maybe it's because we produce our own music. Is it maybe it's because we started producing our own music? And maybe it's like because we showed how easy it is to be producers. I don't know. I can't think of why. Like, is it because the moon, stars, and quasars, the vibrational frequency stuff, the history of rap? I can't think of what it is.
Started taking him back to his mom's. They only live down the street.
Yeah. He said he only said he was said he was gonna chill with his son all day today.
Oh, well, maybe. Yeah.
So said he's gonna hang out with his son. He's like, I got my son here. I'm gonna hang out with him all day. I was like, all right, cool. Well, we're gonna get some stuff done too, and go into town, and if we can work out something with them, shit, I'll go buy the paint and stuff today. You know what I mean? What? Paint a room, get an office. I'll set it up.
Right.
Set the stuff up there. I'll go buy a damn AC.
If there's only 2 plugs.
Nah, still. I'll go buy a generator. Chill. Don't crush me
that's
yet.
true, yeah.
Don't crush me yet.
That is true. You could do it.
I'll subscribe if you rap. How about you don't subscribe and we pretend like I rapped?
You can rap.
I'm not about to dance for these people. They come in here. If I just wanted to rap or something, or if they just subscribe out their own will, but you're not about to make me do something for a subscription. I'm not no dancing. You know what I mean? I know performing act. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Only see 6 likes. Y'all gotta make sure y'all hit the like button. There's 19 people in here. Hit the like button. Yeah, it's definitely a troll. Zena, what you doing? We good though. Told y'all we do this shit in real life. Ain't no, you know what I mean? They gotta figure out something. Oh man, who's he working with? Oh my goodness. We set him up nicely and he just walked right in there and then walked right out. How? How is that possible? Jay-Z gonna be mad at y'all. Y'all didn't get this one done. And the 25th is up too. Ooh, y'all missed that. Y'all missed that sacrificial day. That was another sacrificial day that y'all missed. Damn. Y'all gotta wait till the next time to try to catch me. Right. 'Cause I don't know. Why would I rap? I'm not a rapper. That's why I don't understand how I'm beefing with these people. It's not making sense. This ain't making sense. This ain't making sense. You know? We gotta do the stuff that makes sense. He never came back to his house. He never came back. I mean, of course, we still, kept our plans, get everything up out of there, get the people up out of there safe. Well, he was supposed to go check into his PO Friday, and he was also supposed to go to some sort of hearing Wednesday that he missed. So the warrant was supposed to be placed for him missing that Wednesday, and then he's supposed to go to his PO Friday. So we went to his PO Friday, and he might have got locked up, but we left a message, but we never really got in touch with the PO after that. Because you're not just going to play on people's lives like that. Even if your life is bad, whatever he had going on, that's what I'm saying. Like, he owed somebody a debt or something because it just don't make sense. Like, even working, like, you got the police working for you, or you blackmailing the police, or you got the police in your pocket.
Well, you said he got $200,000 recently. For what? From where?
You said, yeah, he's locked up.
You know that for sure?
I don't know. We try to look into it, but we haven't. Did you look into the...
Well, it takes like a certain amount of time for it to be updated in the public.
Yeah.
And it's a weekend, so if it happened Friday, it might not.
It'll be in there. They update that thing 24 hours. That's how you know. People, when you look missing person, before you go file a missing person, you check all the things, hospitals, and ORs. But somebody tried something, and they got played. But I don't know who else is in Michigan. I don't know people in Michigan. Is any of the Atlas family in Michigan? The PO not picking up no more. I don't care. Whoever set him up on this mission, set him up on the dummy mission. Even if he was working. 'Cause I started thinking, like, how can somebody who has so much, trouble with drugs and this, that, and the third, how is that person the person who's getting grants and stuff from the government or, from the mayor, getting a loan from the mayor? You know what I mean? Dang, 5 hours away. I don't even know how far Chicago is. I don't even know how far Chicago is from this part of Michigan. Nah, we're in a good situation right now. I got a business proposal for someone that I think could use some help bringing back their area or whatever. So I got a business proposal for them. Like I said, at this moment we're not staying here. We're just in the process of getting somewhere safe so we can, build. She got trapped on this up here because she was coming up here to check out two places. One, which was that freeway farm place, and then this place that we're at right now. So her mom being up here in the northern part of Michigan, she was at her mom's for a little bit, and her stuff was in storage already because that's what we was already doing. So she went this way, I went that way. So she was already up here, so when she took her stuff out of storage to take it there, You know what I mean? There was no, like, nobody's thinking of nothing like that. Like, so this is somebody's idea to try to make it look like the journey that we're on is false, look like everything that we're doing is wrong, set us up for some type of failure, set us up for, him saying, Freeman saying weird shit like, I just want to hear her tell you fuck off, or, you know, or for him to send messages to her phone talking about something. Yeah, he's gonna leave you as soon as I hit you with these charges. He's gonna leave you and da 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 da. And even even the cops, they were trying to push also for that type of rhetoric too. I don't know if they already have the narrative that they want to play out and they just need somebody close to me to work me. I don't know what the fuck it is. Uh, Yeah, we ain't going nowhere without Drax, and we can't go nowhere without the cats. Everybody's got to be safe, even the cats. You know what I'm saying? Even the cats. What's going on from Korea? Love is love. Namaste, Ashe, salutations, shalom, peace. Glad you could stop in. Konnichiwa. No? I'm sorry. My apologies. Hold on. Let me... Nehambe. No? I'm sorry. I'm try again. Shishini? No, fuck. Kohai. No. Fuck. How? Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. There we go. Anyong. 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 Hey, love is love. They can only slow us down. They can't stop us. They can only slow us down. But we do have some great people out here. We still can't neglect the great people that's out here. We have some great people out here. We have opportunity. And I think, if given the opportunity, we can bring, somebody's area back for them and be a part of a greater journey and a greater connection. So we're still going to look forward to that. We're not going to let this blocking. And I know a lot of people are like, maybe you should be more cautious. You got your kids with you, this, that, and the third. Listen. The universe knows exactly what it's doing. I trust that the God in us is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. The God in me is going to do what it's supposed to do, and the God in you is supposed to do what it's supposed to do. It should be your guiding light. And fear should not exist in that. It tells you. It tells you. Everything in the Bible tells you, he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world. It says, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no evil, because thy is with me, right? That's what I'm saying. They set her up too. So they found somebody from the Discord, and then they found out how close they can get to me or whatever, because she said it was kind of odd, that Freeman said that he was available for it, but she was saying, like, it first started off, he was like, oh, I possibly might be going to jail and might need somebody to watch over the land and da 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 da, and then it changed. And then it was like I asked, and it was like they were trying to catch up to what I was doing, so they sold her on the retreat thing, right? Because first it started off something different, and then once they I guess Freeman changed it, or she was like, he's doing retreats, he's got something going on in North Carolina, and it would be great to have something up here, wooty wooty woo, this that and the third. And then he switched it and was like, yeah, that that's what I want to do up here, whatever, da 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 da, with the range. And I'm like, okay, that sounds great. All of it sounds great. Let's put it into motion. Y'all remember we came up here the first time. I'm like, all right, boom, let's put it into motion. So I'm not really thinking nothing of it like that. I'm not really thinking nothing like that. You say Danny is saying he only has a distribution deal with Rock Nation. Yeah, but still, like, what the fuck do they want with me? I mean, that means that this is a Detroit, whatever this is, it was some type of front. Like, I stumbled across some bullshit, and it just coincidentally, it happens to be, it happens to lead to Rock Nation. I mean, he's literally in videos where he's like, I like to give thanks to Rock Nation, so on and so forth, you know? So my thing is like, what do, you know what I mean? Why would they set me up to pull me out to a farm somewhere? Was this his come up? Was this his you do this and we gonna make sure that your career take off? Like what the fuck? Well, they were supposed to tarnish my reputation, set me up to take a fall for some shit out there at the farm. What was it? What was it? What was supposed to happen? Because the police was coming out there. The police came out there, what, 4 times and did not do their job. The last time they came out there, and I'm going to play the recording. Once I set up the computer and everything, I'll play the recording. But the last time they came out there, like they were trying to get me to say that I threatened somebody. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like, you know what? At this point, officer, just go ahead and write that shit up however you want to write that shit up. Because I can see now that this is all about me. You know what I mean? And you go back and you look at that's why nobody want to touch it. That's why none of these other content creators want to touch it. They all know something funny going on here. And the fact that people don't understand that, content creators are being attacked, being set up, I guess until it happened to them, I guess they're not going to really look at it and say, oh shit, yeah, we need to pay attention to each other more. Maybe we need an app for content creators to keep up with, what's going on. So that way, if anything happened to us, they can just go back to the app, like some type of content safety app or some shit where every content creator, put their, names and everything in. And, that way they know about their travels, whereabouts, or who they with, or give some type of idea or whatever. So that way it ain't that hard to find out what the hell going on, because there's something weird going on and content creators are being attacked. You know, whatever they try to do, tarnish reputation, whatever it was, trick no good. I'm feeling like it's the feds. I'm feeling like the feds is just, making cases up on different spiritual people, because look at that Buckner Kennel situation. Buckner Kennel's in there like, I'm being punished because my spirituality and, because I da 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 da, and they lost his paperwork. You know what I mean? So I think somebody was trying to, set me up for some crazy shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I think somebody was trying to set me up for some real crazy shit. And everybody got dibs on what they gonna steal from you know what I'm saying? Look at the knot. The knot he already in character of what he trying to steal. You know what I mean? He already jumped the gun and put out there what he's stealing. Well, I'm gonna go and be a gamer. So, after he gone, da 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 da. And somebody else bigger must have. See, that's why I never should have had that conversation with Timberland. Told him about that $1 billion idea, that feeling.com shit. Cause now it ain't no telling. Cause they could be just trying to push me out the way to start the business or the company. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling. And then we started producing music. So ain't no telling. They might be like, oh, this motherfucker, he gonna go out there and start his own production company or start his own, you know, uh, talent search or whatever and start producing music. And then next thing you know, I I, I don't know what they could be targeting me for. I mean, what they targeting us for? Because all of it seems like ego driven. All of it seems like it's all a battle for ego. All of it seems like you ain't that. I don't know why you keep thinking highly of yourself. You ain't that. You know what I mean? Cause think about it. Even this dude, he come in there talking about get money, get some money, get some money. I don't think he don't. His name is secondary on there. Like his name is secondary to the primary. And he told us one story. Like the owner of the farm passed away. Um, but when we looked it up, it says the owner of the farm owns another bigger house we're at in Hitch. What's it called? What's the place that she owns? The owner of the farm.
Oh, the boutique, they,
Did you lock the door back? All right. I can't remember. Not this lady. I'm talking about the owner of the farm, the freeway farm. She owned a place somewhere higher up in Michigan.
oh, she,
The realtor lady.
yeah, realtor.
Yeah, so the farm is under a realtor lady, who I don't know if she passed away or whatever. It says she's living. Yeah, Newego. So it says she moved to Newego. Uh, Yeah, if that shit hit China already, then it's only a matter of time before it's coming this way, for real. Everything we buy comes from China. A woman owns it, but we don't know what really happened to that woman that owns it, or if it's a part thing. Maybe the woman that owns it is busy taking care of something else, and she subleased it or something. It's a lot of fishy shit. They partly put it under Clark and King's LLC. So I don't know if that's a false LLC, because everybody did that PPP loan. So we'll probably, if we look it up, we'll probably find Clark and King LLC with some PPP grants or something that they didn't pay back or something like that. So I think it was just a lot of fraudulent stuff going on around him and the people that's around him. I think if anyone was to look into that urban feats or whatever he keep on threatening the police with, because he threatened the police with urban feats, told them to check in, like he was telling the police to check in, like check in with urban feats, check in with urban feats. So I don't know what the fuck Urban Feats is doing or what they got going on, or if they got the police on the payroll. Somebody's got the police on the payroll that they literally overlooked everything that he got going on out there at the farm. Um, the previous girl that was out there, Megan, y'all see that she's missing. He's still using her cell phone in order to contact people because he sent a message to Shar from her messenger saying that first he accepted the friend request, and then he sent the message saying, I don't got nothing to say. And then when I was like, tell him that we know it's him, I was like, tell him that we know it's him, right? After I said, tell him that we know it's him, he updated her picture on her Facebook to say like, F you and F off or something like that, or a piece of trash or something. I forget what he did, but so, and that's the same cell phone that the police was trying to get a warrant for. So the police had a warrant to go into his house to get a cell phone. They never went in to get the cell phone, right? And now all of a sudden he's still using that cell phone and her accounts to send messages to people. That's weird as fuck. So I think this whole thing is a little bit deeper, and I think they need to investigate it. But I don't know how to. They got the police got the paperwork. They know how many times they've been out to his house. For us to be out there and for him to be doing the same thing to another woman, that says that the police is on it. Because now you got Megan, right? Who they set up and said stole a bunch of stuff. He said stole a bunch of stuff, right? And they set her up, right? And then you got Buckner Kennels. He set Buckner Kennels up. That's two people that you set up. And the police keep on overlooking that you set. That means you working with the police. And now you had her out there and you were trying to set her up for whatever you were trying to set her up for. So now that's three people, right, that you done set up with the police. So you either a paid informant, right, or you got the police under your what you call them, to where as though you can get away with this shit. He wouldn't sign the contract. He wouldn't sign the contract when we sent it to him. I think we sent it to him via email for the for management contract to say this is what he wants done, so on and so forth. He wouldn't sign it, so it was just a verbal agreement, and it was an exchange of money because I gave him money for my part, as far as being there and stuff. He had a different agreement with her, which he acknowledged. The police already acknowledged that he acknowledged it, and they already said yes, he has to take the proper steps and everything. You know what I mean? You think somebody else got into his head, like somebody from YouTube or something like that? Even if they got into his head, it wouldn't make no sense because, like, you got Rock Nation representatives popping up at the crib. Come on. Come on. All these people that I looked up on Facebook, they say the name next to them is digital creators. All of them. Everybody that's connected, everybody that commented on his Facebook when he was posting this stuff, everybody that's on his friends list that is part of it, they all started their accounts, and they all put digital creators. They all are laundering money under digital creator titles. And then all he keep on saying is, put me on with your followers. Put me on with your followers so I can snatch your followers. Put me on with your followers so I can get some of your followers. Weirdest shit I ever went through. I mean, I know we need to be more protected on these applications, but damn, I didn't think that shit was some Roll House movie. You know what I mean? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I escaped the farm type shit. And when they look into the Megan shit, they gonna see that he literally scammed people. If they look into the Chris situation, they gonna see that he killed that, he might have unalived Chris or had something to do with the unaliving of Chris Gibbs, right? If they look into Megan Gibbs, right, they gonna see that Megan Gibbs is missing, right? So literally, this dude need to be investigated, man. He probably got some unsolved mysteries under his belt, and they just letting him do what he want to do. You know, Shar was probably gonna be one of them. It seemed like he got some trafficking shit going on, like he's selling girls or something. And they just used the farm as a front. Whoever put him up to that mission failed. Jaguar. No wonder why Wolf Coochie changed his number. No wonder why Wolf Coochie changed his number. Yeah, y'all done try to set somebody up, try to distract us with the whole Maggie beef and everything like that, so I wouldn't be paying attention to what was going on in front of me, and y'all thought y'all was gonna set me up for some old dumb shit. I know that came from y'all. I know that came from y'all. Ain't no way I ended up on a motherfucking Rock Nation farm. Fuck out of here. Y'all set me up. Y'all set me the fuck up. I'm gonna get in touch with Nicki Minaj and take all y'all down. How? The videos is out there. I'm not paranoid. The video is already out there on TikTok. It's viral on TikTok. Done hit damn near 100 views on TikTok. This dude right here, signed to Rock Nation. Right here. Freeway Farms, that's the dude that he's standing next to. Who contacted Charmel? Freeway Farms. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, if all of this shit lead back to Rock Nation, y'all motherfuckers is the only people I've been talking shit to from Rock Nation, because I think Jaguar working for Rock Nation. That's the NDAs that she signed. So this whole confusion ass shit, this shit coming from y'all direction. And I'm going to send the police in y'all direction when they investigate this shit. You damn right. Fuck as you mean? I ain't a rapper. I'm not beefing with Detroit rappers. So ain't no way that I should have a Detroit rapper, coming into my path. I'm going to look at farms, going to do retreats, shit like that. How the fuck did I cross paths with a Detroit rapper that's connected to Rock Nation? And come on, man. Everything can't be a coincidence. I know. I know. I know. I know. All y'all disappeared, but then now y'all want to pop back up. Now y'all see now y'all see the trap didn't, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all see a motherfucker didn't fall for y'all trap. Now y'all want to pop back up. Now y'all want to pop back up. Don't worry. I hope y'all get investigated for all that digital, Think about it. The fact that did not text me last night and the fact that Wolf Coochie is in my comment section today only tells me that they working. Cause y'all disappeared while y'all thought a motherfucker was gone. While y'all thought y'all had a motherfucker in a trick bag, y'all disappeared. Phone numbers changed, everything. Now that I'm calling y'all out and implementing y'all in the shit, now y'all want to pop back up and talk about you're paranoid. No, I'm not. In order to be paranoid, I would have to be making all of this shit up. We have everything documented with the players involved, with videos saying, hey, I'm out here at, Freeway Farm, shout out to Rock Nation, all of that shit. So y'all did some bullshit. And y'all mad. Y'all mad because we stopping y'all grifting money. All y'all little, scammers and shit. That's what it was. Y'all got y'all feelings. We was calling y'all out. Or Jaguar might be mad that I called her out on that. That's why I ain't say nothing about that bike situation for 31 years. Cause I knew she was a vindictive person. I knew if I would have spoke on her stealing my bike 31 years ago, she was gonna send them people after me. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. I knew it. I knew as soon as I said she stole my bike 31 years ago, she was going to send them people after me. All over a bike, though, Jaguar? Damn. Yeah, put my kids in harm's way. These people don't care about kids. They told you that they don't care about kids already. They already told you they don't care about kids. You know? If I would have knew asking Debo for my bike back was going to cause all this 31 years later, I would have said, fuck that bike. Did not drag me into this shit, too. Thought I was going to be the perfect person that they can play on and prey on. And then, ironically, it's around a sacrificial time, too. The 25th. You ain't giving my energy to no Magic Lee line of y'all's. Talking about rites and rituals. You won't use me as one of your rituals. Build up fear. You know what I'm saying? Build up fear inside me and all this. Nah, y'all play them games with somebody else. You won't be playing them games with me. And I will be pushing the paperwork to make sure that Freeman, whatever you want to call his ass, get put under investigation. And I hope that shit leads back to y'all. And I hope y'all go to jail. Since you out here setting people up, setting the West, now I see what you're doing. You working with them boys, old digital creator, trying to set me up for a role in your little movie and shit, so you could try to put the blame on me, Try to find somebody that you can put the blame on. Try to make it seem like we doing shit. Nah, y'all gonna go down for that. Y'all try to put the blame on the wrong person. Nope. Y'all gotta go down for that shit. All this digital currency, all of these fake accounts that you got, that fake ass non-profit organization, yeah, y'all gotta get investigated for that shit. All these drug laundering, money through all these digital whatchacoms is a fake money laundering system. Yup. And y'all using Facebook as a way to communicate. So y'all going live on Facebook or using different variations of Facebook as a way to communicate. Just like Jaguar, right? So Jaguar Wright brought that shit from Facebook to YouTube. So okay, that's why y'all use color code systems. That's why Freeman started going live on Facebook, because somebody told him to go live on Facebook so we can see him. You know what I mean? Because he didn't even know how to use it that much. So somebody told him, go live on Facebook so we can see everything that y'all doing in real time. Ain't even smart enough to send it to a Discord that only the people are in. You know what I mean? You go live on Facebook, dumbass leaving a record on Facebook that you doing cruel and unusual punishment type shit and stalking somebody like y'all in the Hunger Games. Act like y'all was gonna put some type of hit out on me. Hell nah. Nah, you ain't gonna walk away with my intellectual properties like that. You don't get to walk away with me. Not you, Jaguar. Not none of y'all. Now y'all want to pop up in the comment section talking about something. You're crazy. Let's see who's crazy when the investigation starts. Let's see who's crazy when the federal investigation start. That's why I dug into it myself instead of letting y'all do the work or letting somebody else do the work. That's why I looked into these people myself. Rich Prez, all of them. That's why I looked into them myself. Sterling, whatever his name is. That's why I looked into all these people myself. All these is big time dealers in the D. All these people. So this is right up Jaguar, us hanging out with the project ladies and the ghetto freaks. This is Jaguar all over it. This ain't no corporal. This is Jaguar Nation right here. This is part of Jaguar Nation. Some people who told Jaguar, I take care of it, and fumbled the ball. Used all their resources and fumbled the ball. I take care of it. And showed their hand. Exposed themselves. Let me see who they really is and who they link to. Come on. We talk about moon, stars, and quasars, spirituality, flat earth and round earth. Why the fuck am I running into a hip-hop rapper? Why am I running into a hip-hop rapper? We're not even in none of that. You know what I mean? So that don't even make sense. How? We talk about moon, stars, quasars. We not in battle rap, none of that shit. So how we get set up by a Detroit gang / internet gang? Because they can't get the numbers that they need for the A&Rs to look at them. They can't get to 100,000 authentic followers. If this was about clout, why didn't they just buy bots? Why didn't they just sign up for Ray J bot system? You ain't thinking that I'm gonna run into no fucking stash house? How I run into a Rock Nation stash house? The only person that know all about Rock Nation stash houses is Jaguar. So how I run into the Detroit sector of their stash house? She knows about Yellow Beasley, holding the fort down for a stash house down there. Maybe Freeman holds the fort down for a stash house in Detroit. You know what I mean? Because he started talking weird, started talking about videos, like they ain't get all the videos. I ain't turning all the videos, talking about his brother. I don't know who his brother is, but obviously some dark shit was going on, and he been blackmailing people with that dark shit that's going on, and all of them knows about it. And they setting people up. That's why the police walked away 3 times. 3 times the police came out there, and 3 times they walked away. They surrounded me.
Mm-hmm.
Me.
Maybe on the 29th, there's a twin meteor shower coming.
They got. You say what?
There's a meteor shower coming on the 29th to the 30th, like after the midnight.
Yeah, him and Jaguar resemble strange ways. It was like I was fighting a version of Jaguar. She might have put her spirit in him or something, did some magic or something. Cause it was like I was in the house with Jaguar. Oh, fat legged upstairs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stalking and watching through the camera, wearing the same shit over and over again, not wanting to change her clothes, black bra. Yeah, I felt it. I felt like I was dealing with it, you know what I mean? They tried me in the physical world. Yeah, the Detroit ring or something. Didn't think my mind was intelligent enough to see what the fuck goes on. That's why I was so peaceful when the police was there, because I already see what y'all doing. It's one thing to go against a gang, but it's another thing to go against a gang and the police. How you got me going against a gang, the police, Freeman? Come on, man. Y'all just had the motherfucking stack, the deck, the whole deck was stacked against me just now. You're going to have a gang come in and then followed by another gang, the police. How you going to have a gang come in and then follow up with another gang? Whole lot of gang shit going on. It was a whole lot of gang shit. They came 5 deep for, you know what I'm saying? And then they came 4 deep. Like, damn, y'all just gang, 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 gang. Gang, 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 gang. Like, damn. I didn't know if they was trying to jump me in or what. I almost got jumped into a gang. It was a lot, wasn't it? It was too much. It was too much. It's too much. Too much going on. Too much going on. I'll be outside with my gang gang. Seven. Remember we supposed to get up early, so get up. Remember? And you set your alarm clock for 3 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know why you did that. So get up. Slept good? Good. Are you ready? You sleep good? Alright, you sleep better tonight. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh.
What's he doing?
Get up, sir. We got some places to go. Is your toothbrush and stuff in your bag? Okay. Is it a vacuum down there you can wash, brush your teeth and stuff? And you use the vacuum down there?
Mm-hmm.
So sink and stuff, you can brush your teeth and stuff? Huh? Okay. Alright, brush your teeth, wash your face. We got an adventure. I'll be outside with my gang gang. Russian vest pocket dictionary. 9. Well, it was fun. It was fun playing with them. I don't know why they play those type of games, but it was fun. It was fun messing with them for a second, whatever they had set up. They wanted my energy. They know that this is about intellectual properties. They can't think of creative shit. So they was gonna try to, so I done told somebody something great, and they done sent somebody after me on some weird shit. That's all it was. I done said something great on here.
What? What? I can't hear you. Okay.
Yeah, it's our digital capabilities.
What's happening? Freeman's at the back door. Well, what are you doing? Okay. He knows what he's gonna do. What are you doing? Okay, Angie said she was gonna help you. Call her. Like now. I was really hoping he was locked up.
So I tell you, people are in on this shit. People are in on this shit. They know about it. They're in on it. They know about it and in on it. His probation officer know about it and in on it. That's why she's not answering none of your phone calls. You know what I'm saying? What I say before that candle go out. I don't know. Do what you gotta do. Go take care of it. I'm not going to deal with Levi. Yeah, I bet. I bet. I'll be outside with my gang. The signal's not good here. I got the Atlas, network box that we're using right now. Like I said, I'm trying to put some funds together so we can get a room and kind of like relax for a little bit, for a couple of days while we talk to these people about some business and see. So maybe we can get a room. We do have 3 cats with us. Yeah, manipulation. You going downstairs? I'm about to walk outside. Get dressed and you said Chris was going to take him somewhere. Is that not there no more? Sorry, go ahead. Who is? They tried to play. Dang, y'all look at, they got some wonderful antiques here. Look. See? Big dinosaur bones. Stay on the positive side of life. That's all. Stay within positivity because they're going to try to put you in negative. People are going to try to put you in negative no matter what. Just stay with positive. I ain't touching nothing. What'd you say? Don't touch nothing. I ain't touching nothing. But it's beautiful, though. It's still beautiful. For the fact. Yeah, he's a federal informant. He's a paid federal informant who they try to get to box me in and set me up on a trap, and it didn't work. That's what that's about. He was a paid federal informant, and that's why he was able to pretty much do whatever he wanted to do, because he's a paid informant, Paid informants usually get the right of way, the green light. You when I'm thinking about getting out of where? Oh, that situation is in the dust. We not, we don't even have to talk about. It might be jumping on and off the Wi-Fi. Now we moved all the stuff out. We did move all the stuff out. Is the signal messed up? Did it go out? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can still hear me. Hear me? Oh, yeah. I ain't really tripping about it. They tried it. It didn't work. Whatever it is that they trying, whatever it is they got going on, it ain't working. It ain't working. I'm good. I'm good on it. Manipulate. They tried it in real life. You know, they tried it in real life. To move on to beautiful things. You know, look at Lucy. You see Lucy? I told y'all just put some good energy on it. That's all. That's what I say. Just put good energy on it. Don't try to come in with the negative and feed the negative, and you know what I mean. Put the good energy on it, and the universe gonna see us through with y'all intentions. That's why I always say, don't even stress it. Like, yeah, they had us boxed in. Yeah, it got shaky. Yeah, but watch this. Let's put some good intentions on this and see what happens. And them good intentions always play out. They always win. Good intent gonna outwin negative. Just with a little small collective, it's gonna outwin. You know, a little small collective is gonna outweigh all that negative. They gotta use so much negative to try to come against us. They starting to bring the big boys out. We don't even have the funding or the people. They already bringing the big boys out. All for ego. All for ego. Because they know we're doing the right thing. They know helping people and being of service to others is the right thing. Now these people can make up whatever story they want to make up. Like when you got the right to make up your story how you want to make up your story. If somebody want to make it seem like you the lesser and you're the one that's this and that, like, hey man, that's their story to tell. All we got to do is focus on our story, the Atlas story. That's it. So all we got to do is focus on the Atlas story. People that want to be a part of that, then let's be a part of it. Let's grow. People that want to be want to build an image, a brand. Let me help you build an image. Let me help you build a brand. But all that ego stuff, I can't. I'm tired of battling people's egos. I'm tired of seeing who can piss the furthest. Like we not kids anymore. Everybody keep on wanting to battle accolades. Who, oh, I can't do it. Same thing with Freeman. I couldn't do it. I'm telling him, like, whatever it is that you want this to happen, whatever it is that you want to happen, let me know what you want this farm to be, and let's move towards that. But to waste my time, to drag me out, that's all they really did. So all they keep on doing is dragging me out, like telling, you know what I mean, extending me longer. Oh, well, time's up for that. Time's up for this. Time. I get it. I get it. Y'all don't want to be a part of it. I get it. I'm cool with everybody that don't want to be a part of it. You gotta give us time to get the rest of that stuff up. You got to properly. It's gotta give you time. If you move your stuff, if you touch your stuff, he's unlawfully breaking the law. So you have to that's why I said we gotta go.
I just didn't know if I was eating them.
Like, so you know, Levi's in contact with him.
I think he's watching it.
I know he's watching my live. I know
He
he's
thought it
watching.
was going to be empty.
I know he's watching my live. That's what he's waiting for me to go live and say that we were gone so he can go down there. I know. That's why the setup is so nice because it's a Uno reverse move. He think. Now you got to show yourself again. Show what your true intentions is. Your true intentions was never about no farm. Your true intentions was never about building. Your true intentions was never about growth. Y'all been watching me this whole time. And then you think about it. Wolf Coochie pop up in the chat, and then all of a sudden he goes and checks the. Get the man. Listen, y'all play with somebody else, man. Play with somebody else. Don't play with me. Play with somebody else. But you know, anybody who can, you know, support, donate, please do. Please feel free to hit the Cash App. Please feel free to donate. We're gonna continue to move in love. We're gonna continue to move, you know, with the oneness, universal oneness of help, peace, and everything like that. So, you know, continue to support. We in motion. We in motion. We can get better motion, you know, with a little bit of, you know, currency, but can't keep they got us using our currency on bullshit, taking our stuff out of storage, putting it back in storage, taking it out of storage, renting a U-Haul. You know what I'm saying? Just got us spending money on dumb shit, buying weed eaters. You know what I mean? So yeah. Annoying for real annoying. Say that shit 2 times. That shit annoying. Y'all really got us wasting our money. Y'all already got the shit, and y'all just got us wasting our money on dumb shit, doing dumb shit, doing dumb shit. But y'all don't really want what we want, so you really just dragging us around. It's cool. When But I ain't letting Freeman. Freeman gonna he. I gotta go put some lawsuits in against him. I gotta go file some criminal complaints against him. Fuck that. Somebody gotta listen. Somebody higher up gotta listen. These people think they untouchable. Who they work for? The Morocco army? Cause that's who we under. So these gotta be Freemasons that's fucking with me. They gotta be Freemasons. In order to have this much free jurisdiction, they either gotta be Freemasons or yeah, they Freemasons. Their family bloodline goes back too far with money for it not to be a group of Freemasons that's fucking with me. You know? Their family bloodlines go back too far This is Masonic work. Definitely Masonic work. I smell it. It's got Masonic all over it. Did he say he came in?
No, I don't. He didn't get in because Levi's there, and the door's locked.
And the door's locked upstairs.
Yeah. So he's trying to. He didn't do the notifying of, that he needed to enter his space and all of that stuff that the police said. So that means the police told him that we moved our stuff out.
Yeah, but just because we moved our stuff out, you still got to go through the proper steps. Manipulative everywhere. It's all types of manipulative going on. You want to go talk to the other people?
Yeah.
You want to go get them, and then we can all go? And then, at least if we could get an idea of what they say, then we can know if we might be able to store some stuff in one of the buildings over there and empty out the cars. All right, collective. I just wanted to give y'all an update on everything. We got to go back to the Discord. I got to go figure some stuff out, make some moves, get some fundings right. Hopefully some money come through. We done used a lot of money on the storage and a U-Haul and everything like that. So, hopefully some blessings start rolling through so I can get some shit done in a short amount of time. Everybody that's involved with this, you got to think their object was to just get me to a certain location. That's why, she Paint provided the funding for a vehicle, so on and so forth. After the funding for the vehicle came, then all of a sudden, Freeman, all of a sudden is available. So, they played this out to try to get me to where they wanted me, so on and so forth. That's why he started recording license plates when I was there, all of that stuff, because this is a play from YouTube. This is attack from whatever the hell is going on YouTube and all of that stuff. So, they played their cards, they showed their hand, and this is the reality that we live in. This is the world that we live in, Can't really do nothing about it. I mean, you can, but once again, you gotta have people and you gotta, make the connections, be able to support it with the right lawyers. We don't have the money that these people are playing with. We late in the game and they trying to set us up before we even get started. That's how you know we're on the right track, because they're trying to set us up before we even get started. Anytime the setup is there before you even get started, you know what I mean? But I got to go take care of some stuff today, try to get some things done. I'm trying to get a room at least for 2 nights or something, trying to get a room for at least 2 nights so that way everybody can relax a little bit and chill for a little bit while we figure some stuff out. But love is love. Namaste, Ashe, salutations, shalom, peace. Remember, if nobody told you that they love you today, let me be the first and not the last to tell you that I love you. And remember, one image of oneself should be greater than reality. If you're not thinking highly of yourself, society is not going to think highly of you either. They mad. The truth is coming out and they mad. They can't stand it. But look, we operate in love. We're going to continue to do that. We're not going to let nobody else change our operation. We're not going to operate in low vibrations because they want to operate in low vibrations. Keep the knowledge, keep the wisdom, and keep positive thoughts in your mind. And collective.